guys are Colorado Resistance, the crew from Montrose.
What's left of us, yeah.
Hell of a job getting us that jet fuel. Now our troops can get their air support.
Yeah, but first we gotta knock out those AAs.
Hey, we good to go? All right, you two, you're with me. You two, follow him.
Rotor, check. Throttle to 70%, avionics are a go.
Raptor, this is Warpath. You are cleared for takeoff. Happy hunting.
Raptor 1-1 copies.
2, solid copy. Keep the bear cold for us.
Hope y'all don't mind a little music.
This is Warpath. Be advised we have additional choppers from the 160th inbound. Over.
Raptor copies all. Joining formation.
Flight's already started for the bridge.
It's about time.
Raptor, this is Dr. 6-1. Snuggle up and keep a low ceiling. We're gonna come in right under those guns.
We've got a couple of unidentified aircraft headed toward your position. Does anyone have a visual?
Here they come.
You alright, Raptor 2?
I got clipped pretty bad. Losing hydraulic pressure. Fire in the engine compartment. I can't keep her in the air. Gotta put her down near the convoy.
Don't worry about us. We'll see you on the bridge.
I landed a couple of RPGs on the bridge.
Confirmed. Multiple options from the upper deck. Hold on to something.
One more is going down. One more is...
One forward down. I repeat. One forward in the water. Over.
Copy that. Sending search and rescue.
RPGs on the scaffolds. We're going gun time.
Probably one of the most epic introductions to a mission I have ever seen. Of course, the music was a bit different than some might remember, but you gotta love YouTube and their copyright claim system. But it's pretty much the same with some Vietnam era type music. What's going on, guys? Blue the Robot here, and lately I have been revisiting past games just to relive some good memories and remember what it was like to play some games just for fun. And Homefront is a game that I have nothing but good memories of. Of course, if you enjoy content just like this, then consider hitting that subscribe button and don't forget to like this video, as it helps me out and the channel. So guys, what you're seeing on screen right now and where that epic intro came from was from a game called Homefront, initially released back in March of 2011. So a little bit over a decade ago. This game had probably one of the most forgetful campaigns during that time. But revisiting this game in 2021, and it kind of feels like it was a game that was lost to time. No, I'm not going to talk about Homefront Revolution. I don't even consider that game to be a sequel to the original Homefront. And as for the multiplayer, well, I played a bit actually a few months ago from the team that's currently working on the Star Wars Incursion mod for Operation Harsh Doorstop. The guys got together, got some servers up and running, and I gotta say, if this game wasn't overshadowed by titans such as Battlefield 3, Call of Duty 3, and Duke Nukem Forever, I'm kidding about one of those by the way, then I think this game could have had its own core audience, but sadly, that wasn't the case. And the multiplayer, for the most part, was casted aside by most gamers back in the day. Also, I do have to admit, the graphics for this game back in 2011 felt more like it was made in the mid-2000s more than using next-gen tech. I mean, Battlefield 3 came out that same year and it still looks good to this day. Sure, it had the Frostbite engine, but even Modern Warfare 3 looked better than Homefront. But even with all its flaws, it feels like a diamond in the rough. The campaign, especially for the first few missions, till it got all Michael Bay on us, felt like I was playing Red Dawn the video game. The good Red Dawn, we don't talk about the one with Josh Peck and Thor. The campaign showed us something we didn't normally see back in the day, and that's the United States being taken over by another country. Sure, it was North Korea, and let's be honest, that would never happen. Kim Jong, you can suck it. But walking through an American street, seeing occupied buildings, civilians being rounded up into cages and buses, and probably one of the most heartbreaking scenes I've ever had to witness in a video game, especially seeing it now as a parent myself.
Just don't think about it. Just close your
Wait!
eyes.
And even walking through a high school football field turned into a labor camp, or really a tent city, or downtown Los Angeles, just really gave you a sense of dread and made you want to kick ass and bring back the US of A. Again, this story has been told before, but not really in a video game back in 2011. Sure, Modern Warfare 2 had Russians invading, but that's during the invasion. In Homefront, you see America after the invasion, years after in fact, and that felt like I was experiencing something completely different. I miss good single player campaigns, and with the release of Battlefield 2042 and that game having no campaign, I guess maybe good first person shooter campaigns will be no more. Maybe that's just a relic of a forgotten time, now filled with battle passes, seasons, and even early access everything. Hell, even Homefront had pre-orders back in the day for some cosmetic stuff, some cool Xbox 360 avatars, and even a Homefront pair of headphones that probably had a mic worse than my webcam. But even so, this game brings me back to a time where GameStop was still relevant, not because of its stocks, and sometimes having a cheesy campaign was a good thing. My name is Blue the Robot. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.